How are you? Yeah, we're here at the SOS Animal Shelter, and my name is Rocky. Yeah, like Balboa, like the boxer, but I'm not a boxer. No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm a lover, folks. I really enjoy loving. I may be big, but I'm a lover, and uh, okay, I admit it. I'm a lover, but I want a home. I'm so tired of being in the shelter. No one really, they love us, but it's not like having your own human. You know, I want a family, a couple kids, and every once in a while they can toss a ball and I'll chase it, and I'll be good, and I'll eat my food. I won't poop in the house. I'll be good. I love kids, and I'll take care of you, lady. I'll take care of you, and I'll really take care. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Welcome to Great Outdoors Productions. We are here again at SOS Animal Shelter, which is a no-kill animal shelter located in Enterprise on Highway 84. We've decided to name this segment We're Nuts About Mutts. And we were here last week, and I am so happy to say that Paisley, who was featured in our video, found a forever home. So we're back again, and we have another group of lovely pets to show you today. And our first one is Rocky. And Stephanie, will you tell us a little bit about Rocky?
Yes. Rocky is 8 or 9 months old. He is an American Bulldog mix. He likes to chew on bones, as you can probably tell. He's really sweet. He's mellow for the most part. Of course, if you take him for a walk, he likes to run rather. But he was owner surrendered. It was a very sad situation. The guy was really upset when he had to bring him in because he loved him so much, but he just didn't have the time to give him what he deserved. So here he is. He needs his forever home, and he'd be a great addition to your family. He reminds us of Petey from Little Rascals, so maybe you could, bring him home for your Little Rascals.
Hi, I'm Smokey. I'm here to tell you about SOS Animal Shelter. My life was all catnip and cream. I had a nice bed and lots of food and a really nice family. Then one night a storm came in and the wind started to blow and I got frightened. I jumped out the window and I couldn't get back in. And I didn't know what to do. I was so scared and all I could think of was to run. And I ran and I ran and I ran. But there were dogs and coyotes and all kinds of big, horrifying things out there. I couldn't find my way home, so I hid in a culvert. And it seems like I was there forever. Then one day someone came by and saw how terrified I was. He took me to the SOS shelter. The SOS shelter took me to the veterinarian to make sure that I was healthy. And I was. And then they took me back to the shelter and they put me in a nice room with a few other cats, and they soon became my friends. It was nice there and it was safe there, but it's not the same as having my own home and a family of my own to love me. I really miss that. Do you think that you could be my family? Please come by SOS Shelter. Come out and meet me and my friends. We're here and we're waiting for you.
Hi, we're back again, and this dog's name is Sam. Stephanie's going to tell us something about Sam.
Sam is a 2-year-old black lab, we think Mastiff mix. He's a big boy. He has lots of love to give. He loves the water, so he'd make a really good beach or lake buddy. He knows a few basic commands like sit, stay, lay down, that kind of thing. So just with a little bit of work, I'm sure he'd pick right back up on those. He does them for us fairly well. He responds best though with an assertive voice, especially a male voice. So he loves to give kisses, and he'll probably knock you over a time or two when he gives you those kisses. But yeah, that's Sam. He just needs somebody that can handle his bigness and give him lots of love.
There you go, Sam.
Hello, thanks for stopping by the SOS Animal Shelter. My mom and I are looking for a forever home. Mom has a problem with her foot, but she gets around okay, and she is the greatest mom in the world. Could you find it in your heart to adopt us? I know she will say just me, but she is a great dog and she deserves a great home. We like to play, especially ball. The people here treat us very good, but it's not the same as having someone of your very own. I will be a great dog, and if you have kids, we could grow up together. What do you say? Please come to SOS Animal Shelter.
Our next movie star here is Tate, and she is the puppy of Blondie.
Yes.
And Stephanie's going to tell us a little bit more about Tate.
Well, there's not a whole lot to tell about Tate other than she acts just like her mama. She's a little more mellow than Blondie, but overall she's pretty similar. A little smaller build. She's only 6 months old, and she's a little darker in color, of course. But she'd make a good lap dog. She likes to give kisses. She's really sweet, but she's just like her mama, pretty much.
She looks like she enjoys sitting in somebody's lap.
Yeah, she does. She likes the attention.
She likes this, don't you, Tate? You're a sweetie pie, huh?
Hi. Thank you.
She's a doll. Come down and see her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get scared easy. But hey, thanks for joining us. We're here to try to find homes for us kitty cats and for the doggies, and I hope we can find I'm just getting nervous sometimes, but I hope we do. I hope we find homes. I really would like to have my own home, my forever home. You know, it'd be so nice to be able to sit on somebody's lap, or just do the things that kitty cats do. You know, this is a nice little place to live, but it's not home. It's not your own home. And I really, really wish that I had a home. You know what? And you can help. You can come and you can adopt us. And we'll be good. So come to SOS Animal Shelter and give us a try. Please.
Blondie has come to visit with us now, and she's looking for a forever home too. And let's hear something about Blondie. She's a loving little girl.
Blondie is around 1 year old. She's really sweet, has lots of energy. She's really come out of her shell since she's been here. She was really shy at first, but we think that's because she had her puppy with her, and so we think she was just being protective of her puppy. Blondie was born with a birth defect, so she only uses 3 of her legs. But she doesn't seem to mind that she's only 3-legged. She runs faster than some of the other dogs we have here, so she doesn't even seem to notice that she can't use one of her legs. The vet said that it's fine, and the only time it may ever need to be removed is if she tries to start walking on it later in life. But she loves belly rubs. She's really sweet. And she just needs somebody to show her lots of love and give her lots of belly rubs.
And she is a sweetie pie. She sure is, aren't you, Blondie? Huh? Yeah. She loves to be loved on.
She does. She likes lots of attention.
Okay. Hey, we're back again, and our little assistant here, who's really very tall and lanky, is Harley, and she has brought us a cute little dog named Charlie. Yeah. So we're going to ask Stephanie to tell us something about Charlie, please.
Charlie is a 9-month-old bird dog mix. He is very energetic, you can probably tell. He loves to run, loves to play. He's very active. He'd make a good dog to you know, run with or have on a farm or anything. Anywhere with a lot of land, he would do well. He loves kids. He really does. He loves kids. You know, if you have a family that has a couple kids, he'd probably take quick ownership of them. So he's really sweet though. Although he's active, he is very sweet, and he just needs a good family to give him some space to run and get all his energies out.
He sure is a sweet dog.
He is. He's very
He
sweet.
is. He's enjoying himself.
He's beautiful too.
Well, Charlie, it's nice to meet you. We hope we can find you a home today. Okay. Folks, Great Outdoors Production is looking for some help from you to help support SOS Shelter. We would like to offer a sponsorship. If you would donate $50 for a month, we'll run an advertisement on our little film clips every week, and we'll put your logo on or any other information that you'd like to have. And the cost is $50 a month. It is paid directly to SOS Shelter. So if you're interested in that, please contact SOS Shelter or contact Great Outdoors Productions. You can contact us online at www.greatoutdoorsproductions. Thank you.
This is Tater. We are looking for a forever foster home for Tater. And that just means that we're going to waive the adoption fee and that he can be adopted out to somebody who's going to give him the kind of place that will be better suited for him. He's just not doing very well in the shelter environment. He kind of just lays around all the time, and the other cats kind of keep him from eating, so he's losing a little bit of weight. So he just needs to go somewhere that's quiet and peaceful, you know, a fairly mellow home with somebody that'll love on him, but kind of let him keep to himself and be sure he's well taken care of. So we need somebody really special for Tater. And he is really sweet when he wants to be. He just doesn't really, he's not doing well in this environment, that's all. 6 years old. He came to us a couple weeks ago. He's a beautiful, fluffy gray cat. He's really sweet. He likes to interact with humans a lot. He also likes dogs. We saw pictures of him cuddling with a dog from his previous owner. Toto, he's active. He kind of is starting to run this room. He likes to run around. He's always the first one to come to the door when you come in. So he just needs somebody that'll show him lots of attention because he likes attention.
Turn around, Toto. Show everybody how pretty. Are you the one that wanted to be on the camera?
Yeah, he's beautiful. His fur is so.
Who's this? This is a little camera hound now. Oh no, but it sure is cute.
I honestly cannot tell you who that is right now. I'll have to talk about it. That's not Smokey, is it? Smokey's supposed to be in the other room.
Hey, what's going on in here?
Oh, she's the one that's bipolar. That's Candace. Hey, Candace.
All right, and this is Sadie. Sadie was, I believe, a stray when she came in. She's been really sweet so far. We had her back in our cat quarantine area for a little while after she got spayed, and she had on a little cone, and she looked so cute in her little cat cone. I was just like, oh, let's leave it on her because she's so cute. But she's really sweet. She pretty much keeps to herself. I mean, she'll come up and rub on you and everything. Toto's still in the spotlight again. But that's Sadie. This is Candace. Candace is like a Sour Patch Kid. She's sweet and then sour, or sour and then sweet. She swats at the other cats a lot when they try to walk past her. See, there she goes. That was her sour side. And now she's sweet again. She won't do any harm though. We're working on it. Say hi.
This is Emerald.
Because of her big green eyes.
Yeah.
She loves me. She's attached to me. Probably because I used to love on her so much when she was back in cat quarantine. When she was stuck in that little kennel. She's my sweet girl.
She sure is a ball of fluff. Woo.
She's beautiful. Her fur is soft.
Well, now we have met several of the pets here at SOS Shelter, and let's see if we can find out a little bit about the few people that we have here that are full-time employees on how they keep SOS going. And this is Stephanie. Stephanie is the manager. And Stephanie, how did you come by working at SOS?
I just happened to see a job posting for it, you know, on Facebook or something, and I thought, well, I love animals, that sounds kind of fun. So I applied and was called for the interview, and come to find out the manager was leaving within a month or so, and I had management experience, so it just worked out. And yeah, I love it. So.
And where are you from, Stephanie?
Clarksville, Tennessee, or the Fort Campbell, Kentucky area, as most Army people know it.
So your husband's in the Army?
He is. He's in flight school here at Fort Rucker.
Great. That's great. There's a lot of things going on around here that are supported by Fort Rucker. We're really happy to have you people here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love it here.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, if your husband flies, you'll be back again.
Oh, yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah. And so what do you like about working at SOS?
Well, for one, of course, that I constantly get to interact with animals. I mean, where else are you going to go that you get to walk into, you know, a kennel and get loved on every 5 seconds? You can walk 2 steps and there's another animal wanting to give you its love, you know? So that's awesome. I always joke that sometimes I want to just go lay in the puppy kennels and let the puppies crawl all over me and just hide there all day. And another thing is I love the staff and the volunteers here. Like, I've never felt more at home in a job than I do here. So, I mean, I've just been welcomed in with open arms, and it makes you feel really good, and it makes you want to come to work and do your job. And
it is fun when it's fun to go to work. That makes your day very pleasant.
Yeah, it does. Like, I never wake up dreading to come to work here, ever.
That's wonderful.
And I can't say that about other jobs. So.
And there are 3 full-time employees here, and you have positions for 4 part-time.
3 part-time.
3 time?
And we're looking to fill one of those positions as we speak.
Okay, so there's a job available here for a part-time employee. And if someone was interested in that, how would they apply?
They just come down to the shelter. They can either just bring in their resume, or they can just come fill out an application. Either way, you'll have to fill out an application, but if you want to just drop off your resume, you can. You can also email your resume in to my email address, which is masonstephanie@live.com. That's pretty much it, and then we just kind of review what applications we have, and we'll call in for interviews there.
Okay.
So it's not the most glamorous job in the world, but it is a very rewarding job, I can tell you that.
I would imagine. Those poor little animals, they appreciate everything that you do for them.
Yep.
It's a wonderful place to work, and you have a great crew here.
I do.
And we're so happy that you take care of these animals. So,
I love it.
Okay.
All right.
And we're back here with Harley, who is the chief custodian. She's a full-time employee here at SOS Shelter. And Harley, where are you from?
I was born and raised in Enterprise, Alabama.
Excellent. Okay, and how did you get to SOS Shelter?
I had a friend who worked here at the shelter, and I had a few volunteer hours that I did, and I just fell in love with the job, and they had an opening, so I just applied and got hired.
What do you think is the best part of working here?
Most definitely the animals. They're just so loving and just so trustworthy. They melt your heart every time you see them get a good home, and it's just a very rewarding job.
I imagine so. Now, you said you did some volunteer work.
Yes, ma'am.
What do the volunteers do here?
we mainly let them kind of do what they like. Some of them come and don't actually like animals. They just, you know, want to come and do some dishes, do some laundry. We do allow people just to come and love on the animals, you know, take them on walks, let them just literally sit in the kennel and just love on the animals, give them treats. But we do always have something for volunteers here, and we love volunteers. They make our job a lot easier.
Okay, so anyone who's interested in volunteering can come down here to the SOS shelter and volunteer. You can volunteer your time. If you don't have time to donate, you also can make a donation financially. I know that the SOS shelter is always in need of funds. They pay a lot for veterinary care. They need food for the animals. They need cleaning supplies, and I'm sure there's a whole wealth of expenses that go into taking care of all these animals. So if there's anything that you think you can do to help SOS, please come by and stick your head in the door and meet these wonderful people who have given their time and their energies and their talents to help rescue our wonderful pets here. Thank you, Harley.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Jared. And here we have Jared. We're going to pick on Jared a little bit. I think Jared is the brawn behind these two beauties that keep the backbone of this place going. Tell us something about you, Jared.
Well, I'm from Enterprise, born and raised. I've lived here all my life. I really just wanted a job with animals. I like being around all the animals. The dogs more so than the cats, but the cats are okay too. I got my job through a friend that worked here. He was the assistant manager at the time. He doesn't work here anymore. It's been probably about 7-8 months since then. So I'm now the assistant manager, and I'm just looking forward to the new change.
Okay, and how long have you worked here?
I've been here since the beginning of March, so about half a year, a little more. So.
Well, you seem to be very much at home here.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a very rewarding job, so it's fun.
And I know you have your some of your favorite pets that you keep in the office with you when you're doing your office work too. You have an entourage that follows you.
Most of the time Honey's with me, so she's my, I guess you'd say my baby. She's been here since I've been here, started working here, and she's always been kind of shy towards everybody else. So I've tried to give her a lot of attention, to show her a lot of love, and she's showing it back. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, she's a little. She needs the extra attention. She's been here a while. She's our oldest dog right now, so I try to give it back to her.
Okay.
Make her at home.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was our visit today at SOS Animal Shelter. Remember, you're always welcome in God's great outdoors. You have a blessed day. Hey, we're back with another dog, and he could be someone's wonderful pet. His name is Sam. Stephanie, tell us something about Sam.
Sam is a big
few basic commands. He knows sit and stay. He responds better to more of an assertive voice, though, especially male voices. But it probably would just take a little bit of time.
I see him.
Assertive with him, and he'd take his
I
command
see him.
right back up.
He's very loving.